Hi, it's Toby here, the so-called artist. And if you guys saw my community tab poll, then you already know that this is my Osmosis Jones video. Or well, a video about my Osmosis Jones OC. This is the sketch. This is my boy Mino. Don't worry, I have plenty of lore and topics to drop in this video, so prepare yourselves for a little yap session. So before I get into overly explaining my OC and headcanons of everything, I should probably give you guys a quick rundown on what is Osmosis Jones. So here we go. Oh, really quickly, before I forget, I'm going to be using my colored line art pens for this drawing, so it's going to come out a little bit blue, or bluer than expected. But back to the main focus. So Osmosis Jones is a movie by Warner Bros. That mixes live action and animation. And it came out during that time period where it was just like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Osmosis Jones were like, we're going to bring reality into the animated world. And I latched on to those concepts and themes. Like, I live for it. But Osmosis Jones is basically this guy contracts a disease. I'm pretty sure it's anthrax because thrax is named. It's a pun for anthrax. So he basically gets anthrax, and so he has to get better by taking some medicine, and then his white blood cell, who is Ozzy or Osmosis, the Jones, the main character, are in the body fighting this germ to help him get better. That is the most basic way I can explain this. So it's kind of like Cells at Work, the anime, before the anime was, animated. And I really adore these little funky designs, and so I decided to make my own characters. Now, let's get into my characters. This pretty boy you see before you with the crazy expression is Mino. He is named after amino acids, so all my characters have biology puns. You're going to hear a lot of biology puns in this video. But he's a white blood cell. In the movie, the white blood cells look blue. I think that's just a stylistic choice, and I'm going to continue doing that. And so, this immune system, or the person they live in, has a weak immune system, so all of the white blood cells don't look normal, or they look a little off. Mino is one of those off cells. That's what I call the cells in the body that don't look normal. And so, he doesn't exactly work with the rest of the immune system task force, or basically the body's police. He's kind of like a free contractor, if you will. But because of his off-cell build, he has a unique ability, which I have been teasing with my fans on my live streams, but his ability is to steal gene codes. If you ever watch one of those science videos of white blood cells attacking cells in the body, you will see them kind of swarm and attach onto that cell that they're trying to get rid of, or the bacteria or virus. And I wanted to play up that theme. So his arm is able to turn into kind of like these pinchers or like these spikes that can latch onto whatever he's fighting. He kind of has a little bit of obsessive tendencies because, he's a little off, but that's okay. We love our morally gray main characters. And in the little story that I have him and my other cells in, I'm calling it downstream, kind of like you're going down a bloodstream. And so you're actually going to be following Mino and a couple of germs that I've personified. And it's kind of going back and forth with, like, themes of police brutality, vigilantism. If you're, the bad guy, when is it okay to call for help? Or if you know you're gonna be in danger, who do you call for? So I thought that'd be a cool themes to, explore in this little story I have them in. Now that I'm coloring this piece, I want to get into some of the aesthetic design choices that I picked up from the movie and the TV show, because there was a TV show. It's Ozzy and Drix. Drix was the name of the antibacterial pill, or like how medicine appears in the show. They look like him. But for Mino, or well, any of the cells in the body, they have a light color on the outside, kind of like rim lighting all around their body, and then there's a darker color within. I think it's mimicking a cell wall, like it's their membrane, and then the actual cell, the nucleus, is on the inside, because the nucleus is the darker part of the cell. So with his body, I'm gonna just color the whole thing light blue because it's easier for me to color the lightest color first and then go back over it with the darker color, as opposed to trying to leave an equal amount around the whole body. I know it's easier for me to color this like digitally. I've done a little bit of practice, but I don't know, I like it. I like doing things traditionally. I like using my art mediums and watching the page slowly fill out with, the materials, the markers, the paints, the color pencils. I'm yapping. Truly I should script these videos, but I don't, and I don't think I will. Oh, here you can see me, I forget a lot where I put line art down sometimes, and it's not till like later in the process that I'm like, oh, I forgot a line here. I think that's mostly because I bounce around a lot when I'm drawing. You guys probably have noticed that with my process and stuff. I have been called out for it on my live stream on TikTok, where some of my fans will be like, can you please go back and finish the line art in another section? And I'm like, I will. I promise I will. My brain wants to work down here right now, so we're gonna work over here right now. It all comes together in the end. Although there has been a moment where this thing haunts me. It's totally unrelated to the plot of this video. But I did a Mystery Skulls artwork there was an animatic for the song Magic, and I drew the maestro, and I posted it on my old Tumblr. You won't find my old Tumblr, I deleted it. I do have a new one, but I forgot to put the line art in for his shoulder, and it wasn't like thousands and thousands of people saw it, they liked it, I got like a bunch of comments. No one noticed until later when I was like, oh, maybe I'll redraw it, and I looked at it, and I'm like, you're telling me the entire world saw me miss this line? This whole shoulder is missing, and no one said anything. And it's not the only time I've had like blunders in posting artwork online. It's just, hindsight is 2020, and it's 2024. I kind of missed it. Anyway, back to the original plot of this video. Mino. So I couldn't find the right shade of blue that I wanted, so you're going to see me layer a greener blue or like a turquoise, and then I'm going to go back over it with like a duller kind of blue. It's kind of muted, so it kind of makes it less vibrant, and it blends in better. I, don't have many markers, or as much as I used to, and that kind of makes me happy because it means that I'm using my art supplies. But it also makes me sad because I'm like, ooh, my color choices here are limited. It hasn't stopped me. The amount of times I've played chicken with my markers when they're running out, it's like, whoa, what will finish first, this marker or this illustration? Who knows? But, so you're just going to see me going through and just filling out his nucleus, inner cell. I don't know how to describe it. When it comes to biology, the words that I want to use aren't the words that mean the same thing as I think they do. So I'm just left kerfuffled at the moment. Honestly, I'm glad I don't have to do subtitles for this because, whew, good luck spelling some of the words I say. I'm horrible at spelling, and I can't even begin to imagine what kerfuffle would. How would you spell that? Because I feel like it starts with a K, but I have been bamboozled by words before, so I'm not going to bother. As I said earlier, I gave you my warning. This is a total yap sesh. You're just gonna constant stream of thoughts for a little bit. I probably should put some music on and let you guys enjoy the artwork. Yeah, I will be right back. back just briefly. I wanted to talk about his outfit. So I gave him like browns and oranges and like really dark blue pants because I feel like the browns and orange would really make the blue of his skin pop and make him kind of look like he has like detective colors, but he's not a detective. So it works, you know. Color theory is important. You got to study up on it. At this point, I just gotta put like some very fine finishing details, like highlights. I will take some color pencils and try to push some of the hues a little bit, like make the dark blue a darker blue, or make some other parts of the clothing or his face pop out more. truly, I just do what looks good in the moment. And these are erasable color pencils, so if I don't like it, I can just erase it. So yeah, I do some touch-ups around the body just to make it more dynamic, you know. I am a mixed media artist always, so there's gonna be about 2 or 3 different types of mediums I'm using in my artwork. And it's done! He's my little crazy baby. I love him so much. He needs a therapist. Anyway, I will have all the materials listed down below, along with my Ko-fi page where this would probably already be posted, but I will have it linked in the description right there. And that's all. Bye bye!